Hello, I'm Ariana if you're new here. If you're not, welcome back to my channel. Today we're getting into this beautiful coppery fall halo eyeshadow look. Okay, super easy to do. It took me like 5 minutes, and let's get into it. The palette that we're using is the ColourPop Bare Necessities palette. This is the perfect palette for everyday looks and also like glam looks, like neutral glam looks. Okay, so this is what I would consider a neutral glam look. Neutral meaning these shades are pretty neutral, and glam is like we're doing a little bit more than nothing. Okay, so this is like a halo technique. I used this like orange shade and I'm placing it on the inner and outer corner of my eyes, and I'm also connecting it on the crease using a small blending brush to add the pigment on, pack it on, and then kind of blur out the edges to make it easier for us to go in and blend in the transition shade. So right now I'm just kind of blurring and blending, and then I'm going to go ahead and add in this transition shade. So this is just going to make it look like it's a nice seamless gradient or nice seamless blend going from the dark crease all the way up to the brow bone. And then I went in with a dark brown shade. So this shade is kind of like a chocolate brown shade. It's a little bit cool toned. I wanted to use something that was kind of going to go with the orange, and I'm putting it on the inner and outer corner, and I'm not putting it in the crease either. So this is going to add a lot of depth to the inner and outer corner to make the shimmer shade that we're about to add pop a little bit more, rather than if it was just the orange shade. So this is going to add a little bit more darkness and definition to the eyeshadow look, and a lot more contrast as well, instead of just keeping that bright orange on the inner and outer corner. So for the shimmer shade, I just went in with like this coppery shimmer shade, and I just kind of like tapped it onto the lid in that negative space and just went in like a circle. So I wasn't like windshield wiper motioning it like I did the brow bone highlight, but I was just tapping it in, which makes it so much easier to blend a shimmer shade into a matte shade. And then that is basically it for the lid look. I went in with my lower lash line. This is definitely optional. I did want to go in with some brown liner in the waterline because a copper eyeshadow look is really going to bring out brown eyes. And I wanted to keep all of the tones pretty soft in this look. I wasn't going for anything too harsh or like too dark, so I did want to go for a brown waterline liner. And then I basically am mimicking what I did on the lid onto the lower lash line. So I used that dark brown on the inner and outer corner of the lower lash line first, blended it out a little bit, and then blended in that orange shade, and I just took it into the kind of like eyeshadow wing. And then I took the shimmer shade and placed that in the center of the lower lash line as well, and just kind of like tapping it and trying to blend it in with the matte shade around it. And then I went in with some mascara. I'm using the Tartelette tubing mascara. This has been one of my favorite mascaras lately because I feel like it really gives me a lot of volume and a lot of length to my lashes. I was going to not add any lashes or any like false lashes to this look because I do like how this looks, but I did want to kind of show you what the full effect of this as a glam look would look like. So this is me just adding like 1 to 2 coats of the mascara onto this look, and you definitely can only do mascara if you want, or you can add lashes, totally up to you, but this is kind of like the progression of the look and how it gets more and more dramatic. So I did go ahead and add some mascara as well to the bottom lash line, and I didn't want to go too heavy with this because when I do a pretty voluminous mascara look on the top, I don't like to take away from it by doing a heavy lower lash line, and also don't really like how like spider lashes look like on the lower lash line, so I don't go in too heavy on the bottom. I did go ahead and tightline the upper lash line tightline with some black liner, and just to add a little bit more depth to the lash line, and this is the before and after. So again, copper eyeshadow is really going to make your brown eyes pop. It's very, very pretty, and I did go ahead and add some lashes just to have this look in its final form and show you guys what this looks like. I did go in with some like DIY lash clusters underneath my eyes. Haven't used these before. This is like my first time using these and I'm still kind of getting used to them, so they do look just a little messy, but we will try again next time. Let me know what you guys think about this look. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave and leave a like down below. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!